Hey folks, Adam Odell here with Wildwood, and today we're going to go over the brand new 32BHDS by Wildwood. Now, let's get started. The 32BHDS bunkhouse is extremely versatile. Honestly, it's probably one of our most versatile models we build, because not only is this a bunkhouse model, but it's also the ultimate two-couple coach. Here's what I mean. In the back area, you will see that we have the two bunk beds. You have the bunk above the sofa and a bunk above the entertainment center. The beauty of it is that the bunk above the sofa, that sofa will actually turn into a full queen bed. So in essence, you can actually just fold that bunk up, have the sofa below, have the Versa Queen, and then have a TV or an entertainment center across from it, and there you have the ultimate couples, the second couples coach. All right? Or in lieu of that, you can do what it's really meant to do and be a full bunkhouse model. So as you go to the back, you will see a full entertainment center with the bunk above, and then right across from that, you'll see a sofa with another bunk above. One thing that we added this year on the bunk that is movable is going to be a chalkboard on the bottom of the bunk. The reason why we do that? That way it gives the kids a little extra pleasure and something else to do while they're just hanging out waiting on the next game to be played. So if you're looking for the ultimate versatility in a bunkhouse model, not just for kids, not just for adults, but for everybody, the 32BHDS is for you. All right, I'm super excited to show you guys, again, the 32BHDS. So as we come into the living room, this is gonna be one of our, probably the single biggest separator that we have with our competition in the same marketplace, okay? What we're looking at here is going to be the ultimate versatility in RV furniture. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you the Versa Lounge. Now what you're looking at here is just a typical chase sofa and a booth-dinette. Now, the beauty of this is that it not only has one configuration, two configurations, but actually has three configurations, all right? Now I'm gonna show you how this works. So first and foremost, you will see the Chase Lounge. The Chase Lounge is nice, right? Got plenty of room. I'm 6 feet tall. I've got plenty of area just to kind of chill, hang out, watch TV, enjoy the fireplace, just breezing the heat. This is what it's meant to do. Now, let's say that you do want to add a little bit more room for your dinette. All you gotta do, and this is real time, ladies and gentlemen, this is absolute real time. This chase will literally just spin around, and this is no trick photography. This is actual real time. Just like that. You take the second cushion, it goes there. Bada bing, bada boom. Now you have the second configuration of the Versa Lounge. So now if you want a smaller sofa but you need more room for the dinette, here you go. Now you got it, okay? Last but certainly not least, this will actually fold down into a full bed. So if you happen to have any kids that are 12 feet tall, we got you taken care of. Now, I also want to point out the fact that we have what's called the panoramic window package. You will see that we have windows on our slide out on the sides and in the actual back of it, which will actually go from the bottom of the cushion to the very top of the valance. Opens on both sides for side-through ventilation, and that way it allows you to bring the outside indoors to the camping experience when you do have to do that. Not that you want to, but there are going to be times where you want to go ahead and enjoy the outside inside. So again, before you buy, ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you give yourself the ultimate versatility in RV furniture, and that is the Versa Lounge. With RV versatility at its finest, this furniture configuration does so many things for you that typically when you have something this great, you're gonna lose something. Now what I'm talking about is storage. You're probably thinking to yourself, where is the storage? And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, here at Wildwood, we ask ourselves the same question, but we're here to tell you, we're gonna give you both. Let me show you, okay? You're gonna have all of this below with our stow and go system. All right, the stow and go system is extremely nice because there are going to be 5 compartments, okay? These 5 compartments are dry food safe, they're removable, they come with the coach, you can clean them easily, they're lightweight, and if you have kids, you can actually give each kid one of these and tell them to fill it up. Whatever he can fit in it or she can fit in it, you bring the rest of it, stays. Look at this. With RV versatility at its finest, we don't only give you something that's incredibly ingenious and something that you will not find anywhere in the marketplace, but we also give you more storage to boot. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, we stack our storage high to the sky, and that's what we give you as a consumer. in the 32BHDS. Now, as we move into the kitchen, this is where the magic happens. Let me explain. First and foremost, you're gonna see this nice L area where basically you're gonna have that nice chef's kitchen, right? You're gonna have a nice oven, you will have a residential style microwave, nice overhead cabinetry. I'm gonna point you to the window there. Again, that's part of our panoramic window package. That's gonna be a 48-inch window that will allow you to see the outside under the awning. That way you know kind of what's going on and you're not out of the loop, right? Plenty of light will come in through there during the daytime, and it's gonna make you feel like you're outside while you're doing the dishes. Not that you want to, but hey, it happens, all right? I also wanna point out the below storage here. Everybody's heard of Lazy Susan, right? We've all heard of that, that's a classic. Well, at Wildwood, what we did is we wanted to actually define something a little bit different. So I'm gonna introduce you to her younger sibling, Active Susie. What we did is, previously we had 3 different drawers here, okay? So we took all those door fronts off, we put one to make it clean aesthetically, and then we added 3 full pull-out drawers that come all the way out, right? This is gonna be for your canned goods, I mean, even some cereal if you lay it flat. I mean, you name it, it can fit in here, right? What this will allow you to do with this system is that because we've taken the door fronts off, it allows about 33.5% more storage per actual door or cabinet because of what we did. So we took them off, put those in there, shut the door, and it gives it that very, very nice, clean aesthetic that keeps it consistent with the door next to it. Now, the door next to it's under the sink, open that up. Now, this is actually, it seems really common, but a lot of campers out there do not have an area where you can have a trash can. So at Wildwood, what we wanted to do is make sure that we give you enough storage space to have your own trash can if you decide to, okay? Gonna have a 10.7 cubic foot fridge. Again, that is going to be all electric, and that fridge from a dead stop, if it's not even plugged in, once you plug it in, it's about 45 minutes to that to get to be completely cooled down. So that's extremely fast and very efficient. Next to it, you will see 2 pantry doors, which are gonna be from floor to ceiling almost, giving you a ton of storage for all the other items that you need. Now I'll take you to the actual entertainment center of the living room. What you're looking at here is going to be a nice fireplace that will actually put off heat. You will have your soundbar, Bluetooth, speaker there right in the middle. You have a nice little area if you wanted to add maybe a gaming system or storage for your DVDs or whatever else that you may want to take with you. There's also a couple of plugs here for wires. Obviously this is going to be for your TV, which actually can fit up to a 50-inch if you choose to. It is backed for it and ready to be installed. 2 cabinets on the left and the right hand side for any additional storage. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a beautiful entertainment center. So follow me, let's move on to the bedroom, guys. Now, as we move into the bedroom, first I want to point out there is a queen size bed. All right, you're gonna have overhead storage, which 2 individual doors. You will also have the wardrobe on the left and the right hand side. Now, what's a separator with us and other competition out there is gonna be the fact that we will have an area in the side of the wardrobe where you can actually fit a sleep apnea machine. All right, there will be an individual nook on both sides. It'll fit right in there with a 110 outlet on either side. So whether you wanna be on the left or the right, we got you covered either way, all right? As we move under the bed here, I'm gonna point out the fact that we do have full pass-through storage from left to right that is available through the front compartments on the outside. You can also access it on the inside, as you can see, and it gives you a nice amount of storage if you do decide to pick something out of this while you're camping at nighttime and you don't want to go outside, you can, okay? You'll also see our additional stow and go storage here, which will be 4 cubic feet of storage bins that are removable. So in the event that you do decide to take these out, you can, or you can put them in, whatever you'd like to do. A lot of people, what we're seeing is they use them for, you know, extra socks, underwear, towels, blankets, whatever the case may be. This is another spot for whatever you want to put in there. And then below that, we have what we call our shoe nook. The shoe nook is designed to remove shoes out of the way, like sandals, tennis shoes, or whatever. It removes them out of the way. That way, you're not kicking them and stepping on them while you're trying to maneuver through the bedroom, which is another handy, accessible feature that, again, adds to our versatility over and over. Now, let me show you what's new for 2022, okay? What we're gonna do is, as we continue to evolve our product and make it more versatile, what we did is we looked at this space and we said to ourselves, what can we do with that area where there's just a wood fascia? So we said to ourselves, let's add a door front. this door front is actually going to be attached to what we call an additional laundry bag, okay? This laundry bag is actually going to be designed for wet clothing, bathing suits, towels, wet socks, whatever the case may be, that is where it should go. Here's the benefit. Number one, this is an antimicrobial net and it's waterproof, all right? It's also removable, okay? It's removable not only from the inside, but the outside. Because the last thing that you want to do is drag wet clothes, wet towels, wet socks through the inside of the camper. So now, with this additional feature, you don't have to. As we move to the outside of the coach, there's a couple things that I want to point out on the front of this. First and foremost, we will have a power front tongue jack. That's power down, power up. It's also equipped with a nice light at night, so if you get dark, there you have it. Number two, we're gonna have two 30-pound covered LP tanks, okay? Also followed with a marine grade battery disconnect switch right there for your battery needs. Now, moving to the side, follow me. Another thing that we added for brand new on 2022 models is going to be something that we like to call a dry erase surface board. The reason why we did this is simply because it's one less thing to forget. You know, one of the biggest problems when you're camping is that you get excited, you get going, and you forget stuff, right? Well, we added this board to help you not forget anything. So, reminder, firewood, check. Bathing suits, check. S'mores, check. And last but certainly not least, you gotta have fun. Check. Another thing that we're extremely proud of is gonna be our jack system. What you're looking at here is gonna be, we have installed four 30-inch, 5,000-pound jacks that are supported by a JT strong arm. Now, hear what I said, four 5,000-pound jacks. This coach weighs about 8,000 pounds dry. So that's literally 20,000 pounds on a coach that weighs 8. That's over-engineering at its finest. That's something that we don't have to do, but we want to make sure that this coach is as stable as it possibly can. Moving on to the underneath of the coach, you'll see that in lieu of a normal one-piece corrugated underbelly, what we're doing now is, and this is first of the entire industry for a travel trailer, what we did is we have what's called our accessibility. Now the accessibility is going to be accessibility and our underbelly. We combine the two because we want to make this the best that we possibly can. With that being said, you will see individual panels, all right? They're 4-foot panels. They are designed to allow easier access when you go to service it. So our heated enclosed underbelly, again, it is also heated. Our heated enclosed underbelly is also the easiest to service in the entire industry. If you don't have this, it's extremely difficult to service it. You have to cut it, you have a hole. It's never gonna be quite right, where this is actually designed and built to be serviced. That way, you can enjoy this for years and years to come. As we move to the side of the coach, I want to point out that we give you, as standard, a power awning. One button in, one button out. Also equipped with a nice LED light that runs from the entire awning left to right, okay? Also want to point out our opening here, our door. Our door, a lot of them in the industry are going to be 26 inches. This is going to be an extra wide door at 30 inches wide. Our door also has a friction hinge, okay? So it can't just open and close forcefully to damage something. This will stand up to about 20-25 miles an hour of wind. And in case you do run into a situation where it does come open, we still do install a rubber stop to protect the coach from the door, okay? Moving on to the steps, this is gonna be the MORryde steps, the steps above. And the beauty of this is just how easy they are to maneuver in and out. They are extremely easy. Easy in, easy out. Another nice benefit is that if you ever get into a situation where your camper is too close to another camper, there are actually two pivots in here which that can be removed, and therefore the step can actually be taken out at site. So it's not ideal, but it also doesn't prevent you from camping, right? Which is kind of nice. Bring this back out, comes down, and there you go. Another benefit is, and I'm going to combine this with our JT strong arm jacks, is that because this step is not free flowing, when you step on it, you don't have any additional flex in the camper. So when you combine that with our 5,000 pound up to 20,000 pound jacks, I can promise you that this coach, whether you have people running in and out, pets, cats, dogs, kids, whatever, I can promise you that this will be the most stable coach in the entire industry based upon those two things. Again, it's over-engineering at its finest. All right, moving on to our exterior kitchen, you'll notice a couple things. You have a nice sink here, you'll have a nice refrigerator, You'll also have a nice amount of counter space in order to do any extra cooking that you might want to have. A lot of the campers out there today don't have a lot of counter space on the outside, and that's something that you don't really know that you need until you need it, right? So again, we're going to add up to that as much counter space as we possibly can to make sure that you have what you need while you camp. Also, we have an area here, all right, this is actually backed for a TV. That will fit up to a 40-inch TV right here on this wall. So if you got all those tailgating games you're going to, whatever college or pro team that you like, you can enjoy the TV mounted there, you're good to go. You'll also have additional storage up top, 3 storage bins here for whatever you want. Nice little easy stow and go system, and you also have an extra light, and then this will come down. And last, but certainly not least, we also give you the main event, and that is the outside grill. So again, this is the outside kitchen in the 32BHDS. Hey folks, thank you for stopping by and enjoying our demonstration of the Wildwood 32BHDS. If you have any more questions, comments, or you want to have any more detailed specs, go to our website, forestriverinc.com/wildwood. Thanks again, and we'll catch you on the next one.